Hi. So I want to talk a little bit about massages, about physical body, health, and myself, my little journey, what I'm noticing. I'm not sure if I'll go straight to the point, but just ramble, talk, share stuff about myself, about my life and all. As some of you know, probably somewhere around 2021, 2022, I talked about having scoliosis and having back issues and pain and all. And so I went to get like this therapy called Yumeho, manual therapy-ish, but it's not. And it has changed my life profoundly. One, it fixed my back. From scoliosis to having a straight back and no more pain, and my point of view in life changed profoundly. But at the same time, because I saw this change, where doctors told me, well, yeah, it's really bad, it's not gonna change. Either surgery or nothing. You can go dancing, you can go, into the pool, but results probably zero. So sorry about it. At first, after time and time again, and massage fixed it. Of course, not in one try, like six, seven sessions or so, but it fixed it. And so I just found the most amazing tool. Your hands, right? In every possible way. But having someone who has the knowledge on how to use them, who has the love to love a person enough to share their energy and to move hands in certain kinds of ways to fix things. It's just amazing. So I wanted to give it back. So I started learning massages. It's been a year and a half since I'm doing it. I have plenty of videos on how to do stuff, massages I have done, little techniques to relax the pain and aches and all. But in that way, I thought about, well, I uploaded a few videos already just to see, like kind of fishing. Like, is anyone interested? Not really. Who knows? But I am gonna create another YouTube channel called Phyllis Health Bar. I'm still like not sure. Should I do it? Should I not? But I know, like, I've been looking at Mr. Beast and how he categorizes his videos. He knows what his audience likes to watch, and then he has categories of like gaming, philanthropy, and all this stuff. And I'm like, well, I know I have plenty of YouTube videos talking about spirituality, incubus and succubus, and out of body, and all the other stuff. And if I'm going to talk about health, and someone who's watching, you know, is interested in fixing their back or something, finds out about aliens, they're not like, okay, well, maybe this is a bit too far. So I will have all my channels connected. If someone wants to discover, great. If someone wants to stay focused on one thing, that's another thing. I don't know. Like, I'm still thinking about it. Like, so far, I'm uploading things straight this to this main channel, but I think because I'm passionate about a subject, because I see how much it is needed, how people's life change because you spend an hour with them just touching their body. This is the most magical thing there is. And of course, like, I want to talk about spirituality. There's plenty of things, plenty of questions people ask, like about dimensions and past lives and everything else. And I'm always up for talking about this, but I've made so many videos, like over 1,000 on all of these topics, that I'm like, how about I share my current state? My everyday life right now is pretty much, well, I do sessions every single day, but massages is another thing. Like, it's my main focus. It's more of a practical thing. But one of the things I've noticed that I think why others need it, it's not because just to relax the muscles. No, it's relaxing your nervous system. On your most stressful day, you're feeling like crap, when you want to die. If you have someone to caress you, if you have someone to touch you, to give that physical touch, loving, not too intimate, not inappropriate, just someone to be there for you, connect in that certain way. And when you get the right hand movement, because there are so many techniques and it doesn't have to be painful unless, of course, the body condition, you've had something going on for 20, 30, 40 years. It's so a lot of these pains and issues people have, it's not built overnight. It's something that builds up over years or months. But at the same time, I've been there myself on days where my life is going nuts and I wanted to, like, okay, this is just too much. and I should cancel the massage because it's too stressful, yada yada yada. But I lay on the table and it takes 5 minutes and my whole body forgets everything. And that 1 hour, someone giving you that attention, taking care of you, and having that time to love yourself, to respect yourself enough to get it, it's really needed. So, one, for your nervous system to balance things out. Anything that's going on, it's going to take about an hour, a few minutes of the right person working with your body to actually help you back out of your problems, back out of your daily issues, and just have you enjoy the moment, enjoy the feeling states, and kind of like it's a really good reminder to know that whatever you were focusing on, all that negative stuff, you can be put into that state and you can get out of it. But it's not an everlasting thing. But another thing, like, with the physical body, of course, there's going to be pains and issues and everything else. A lot of people have it. It's probably like everyone, and constantly with the modern society, with the phone usage and everything else, with everyone next being like looking down, there is a lot of issues. People's back, scoliosis, kyphosis, and all this stuff. It's just there's a lot to it. And for me personally, I've learned a lot because you get to work from massive range, like 4 months old baby to 86-year-old grandma. You see the differences in the bodies, and one thing is just this massive acceptance. It does not matter who comes to you. If you do not love that person, you have no right to touch them or to give them a massage. This is the rule I go by. And so everyone that comes in, lays on my table or the mat where I do more of the stretches and shiatsu and everything else, it's just so important to love the body. If your hands do not feel the love for another person in the first few minutes, don't do it. Don't even try. And so for me, like, I've been working with it, and it's just like really amazing because everything, just society, all the norms and things being pushed at you with what you should believe in, it just disappears. And it have this the most primitive connection with the person, where one can be half naked and having a complete respect for their body, loving them, taking care of them. And like for me, massages, like it's an amazing tool because like when you give sessions, you can only do like 20-30% of the work, and the other person has to do the rest. We can talk about issues, we can talk about limiting beliefs and things to do, but at the end of the day, the person who has gotten the session has to do the work, him or herself. And with the massages, of course, it is the same, but you can get results instead of months or years within minutes. Instant results. It of course depends on cases, but I've seen so many, and there's just this massive respect and love for humanity on such a primitive level. So like I've seen the differences, and I don't work by the book. Just like in life in a lot of places, and maybe it's wrong, but I've just noticed how the concepts people are given, or at least in Lithuania, the way we're supposed to do massages, where we just hear so many stories from clients and people who come and lay on a table to get a massage, and everyone's saying the same thing, that the medicine, the medical world, the pharmacy, it became a business. It's no longer about helping a person. They go in for, hey, my back hurts, hey, my arm hurts, and everyone's up, or like, how about we give you some pills or we do a surgery? And somehow doctors forget that people have muscles, and the drugs they're prescribing for a person are muscle relaxants. Huh. Okay. Well, can we get the same results by actually caressing the hand or doing something? Well, yeah. But then again, doctors are like, well, you need a massage. Your shoulders hurt, so let's do a shoulder massage. 15 minutes, 10 seances, you're gonna be good. But you look at the anatomy and the muscle chains, the myofascial chains, and everything else, and it's like, well, everything regarding your head, your shoulders, and stuff starts from your feet. Your feet starts from your head. So like, there's like a lot of chains and how things work, and of course, one of the downsides is like I'm learning everything in Lithuanian. So of course, to explain stuff profound, talking in the anatomical terms and medical, I should learn English better so that I can give more value. But at the same time, like I just noticed how it's wrong, where person has a shoulder pain or carpal tunnel syndrome and everything else, and you're just going looking at every like daily issues people have, and you know that the right way to go about it is like, well, let's start with your legs. And I start my massage with primitive shiatsu points going from neck to your toes, and then leg massage. And by the time I come up to your neck, it's going to be 20, 30 minutes. I have not touched person's neck or back that much, but it's all relaxed. And I'm like, I just work with your legs for 10 minutes. Sorry, you know, didn't know we needed that. So I noticed so many things can be better. And I don't know how it is abroad, like in America and UK and other places. I've had people come from abroad. I've had people come from UK saying they've never got a massage like this. But I'm just like trying to combine absolutely everything I learned. And it's not like every single thing can be used, but every person is different. So every single tool you have that you can act, you look at the person and what does that person need. And I know so many things that I know myself having scoliosis and what I needed. I look at others and they have carpal tunnel syndrome and other things, or again, I will look up the terms. But people are told by doctors that they need surgeries, and it just takes 5, 10, hours of work. Really depends on the buildup. Really depends on the case. How long has it been? How long has it been building up? But it's funny because I have seen plenty of people who never really gotten to get the surgery because the massage helped them. The back got straight, the issues with your arm and like what's it called? The is this it? What's it? Doppler's contracture or stuff like that. Well, yeah, people are like, well, it's super bad. Your fingers are like this, you can't move it. How about we go do a massage and search for a point where it starts? It's definitely not gonna be here, of course. When you feel the pain, it's just like we're looking at the symptom. Pain is the symptom. But we're following the whole chain and finding out that the issues are in your shoulders, in your feet, and you like something there. Oh, look, you had abdomen surgery contracture. It's gone. Sorry about it. I didn't know you wanted to get a surgery. So, cases like this, or women wanting to get pregnant, a lot of issues with the bloodstream. It's just the muscles being too tight. No need for the artificial impregnation. No need for the pills or other things. How about we start normally, naturally, the way it's supposed to be done? And a lot of the knowledge, like I'm going like all over the place. There's a lot of great knowledge in the West. There's a lot of great knowledge in the East. A lot of it from Asia, from Japan, from China, from Thailand. They're freaking good at it. But you have to take parts and connect everything. So for me, it's like it's one of the things I'm really fascinated about. It's one of the things I'm using every day. There are tons of different cases and something super common where people will have lower backache, not realizing that it's not your lower back that hurts, but well, or the issue is not your lower back, but it's actually your stomach. Is the longest muscles going like iliopsis going from your like closer to where your stomach is, of course, back muscles, stomach, and then into your leg. And it's long hours of sitting, standing up too fast, boom, you pull the muscle, it's too tense, and now you will have lower back pain. But people massage the back not knowing that if they worked with the stomach, it would relax the back. So like I see a lot of confusion, at least in Lithuania. I do not know how it is elsewhere, but I really would like to share some of that stuff, and maybe someone will find it useful. For me, it's the most magical tool. I'm not saying that medicine is really bad. It is needed. It has saved our life. It has changed it for the better. But when it is used as business and not to help people, looking at massages as one out of many tools that can help you is really great. So I'm really passionate about this subject, and I want to share some of the knowledge, some of the stuff I found myself. I work with others, and just building this whole process of things you can do by yourself or things that a massage therapist can do for you, and it can be beneficial to everyone. But I think just like there's just so many people who have neck pain and arm aches and like all of these like carpal tunnel syndromes and all the other thingies, and you can help yourself without surgeries, without too many pills. I know the pain can be excruciating, but you're the one that can fix it if you catch it early enough. Like, of course, when there's a buildup and it's been happening for 7 years, it's gonna take a longer time. But anyway, I've created this new YouTube channel called Quilla's Health Bar, mainly because I'm into video games, and your character has a health bar of how long it can last in life before or until it dies. And at the same time, there are plenty of things you can do, taking potions and like eating and everything else to increase your health. So, in that regard, like for this health bar, we'll probably share videos from my daily life where I do massages and things you can do yourself to increase your health. And of course, I will tell you, like, hey, I'm not a pro, I'm not the best. I even call like the massage I do, it's the wrong lazy person's massage. I'm not gonna work with my muscles because it's gonna like really, I mean, like not work with my fingers too much because it's really gonna mess up my joints. I'm gonna use my forearm, I'm gonna use my elbow and everything else. But in some of the videos you'll watch, man, it just takes so little to get massive results. And when you're going into the deep tissue massages and everything else, you do not need to cause excruciating pain. I've been like really surprised by people where they go like, "Oh, I've been getting deep tissue massage and it hurts like hell and I've been crying, but it helps." And I'm like, "Okay, well, sorry you got on my table. We had an hour, we got a result like that, even better, without causing that much pain. I'm sorry you didn't experience that and you didn't cry. Would you like a refund?" So really, people can get good stuff without experiencing pain. And I think like this massages, alternative health, and any way you look at it, it's just amazing. So it's part of my journey, and I think about uploading more videos. So either this channel or other channel, but my main thing, like, it's part of my life. It's something I want to share. Whoever is interested can watch the videos. Whoever's not, we can stick to spirituality and stuff. Feel free to ask any questions about anything you're interested in. We can talk about those topics as well. And at the same time, what's your opinion? Like, should I just keep on uploading everything here? Or actually, hey, Fitness Health Bar sounds like cool. If I ever want to look into health stuff, sure. But I'm not into that, so I'll stick to YouTube videos on movies and stuff. So yeah, anyway, just interested in your opinion and wanted to share a bit of my personal life. So I'll see you next time, and you'll definitely see more of the physical body massages. All right, bye bye.